Datcher. Welcome to the 445 Productive Through Joy show. Today we're talking about miracles, part three of our three-part show on the concept of miracles and productivity. What is that particular connection about? People think of miracles as a thing that is removed from them or a thing that is not rooted in a certain type of reality. So we're here to disabuse you of that particular point of view. So thanks for being here. If you are new, please hit that subscribe button and allow us to give you access to all these videos for free. I did say free. I did say free. My little nose is itching there. I did say free. 1, 2, 3 for free. And allow us to reach out to you through the ether and the internet. You can also go to productivethroughjoy.com to see about us. We speak to groups, schools, and organizations about being productive through joy. All right, we have really kind of an interesting narrative-based approach. We know that everyone's life has told a story to this point. Everyone's life is currently telling a story, and everyone's life will ultimately tell a story. And we help people think about how they want their life to unfold as a narrative. What story do you want your life to actually tell now and as you move forward in your life? So thanks for being here. Today again, we're talking about miracles and productivity. What is that particular connection about, and what is your what is the possibility that you could actually engage in, create, manifest, co-create, produce a thing that others would actually call, maybe yourself as well, would call a miracle. Think about that. I mean, as you imagine what your dreams are, what you would like to see, even if it seems like it would be miraculous to have that. What if that was within your purview of possibility? And we are saying that not only is it, but you can do it because we've done it, we've seen it before on multiple occasions. So here we go. Let's talk about this particular interesting topic for today. So allow me to say a few words about myself first. This is your host and your boy, Dr. Michael Datcher. I'm the author of the New York Times bestseller Raising Fences, which was a Today Show Book of the Month pick. That book's film rights were optioned by the actor Will Smith, whose people called My People, and I eventually agreed to write the screenplay for that particular project. I'm also the author of the acclaimed historical novel Americus, which is set 13 miles from Ferguson, where Michael Brown was murdered, of course, in the conflagration that ensued. Let me just do this real quick. Ensued there as well. I'm also the author of Raising Fences, which was a Today Show Book of the Month. I think I may have mentioned that. I'm also the author of the forthcoming book, Animating Black and Brown Liberation, a Theory of American Literatures, which comes out just, 1 second here, let me get this up here. It comes out in April 2019, which is about 2 weeks, which is pretty exciting. So look for that. That book examines the intersection between activism and literatures. Can we learn something from literature? What can literature do in terms of helping us to understand a more effective way to help people really help themselves, which is really what activism is all about, is can you help people help themselves in a way that's powerful and interesting as well. All right, so that is all on the table for today. So let's dive into the topic. I should also mention that I'm also the board president of the World Stage. I should also mention that I am the board president of the World Stage, a great nonprofit here in South LA. It's a jazz and literature venue, 7 days of programming. I mean, just a beautiful place. We have a World Stage Press, drum workshops, vocal workshops, jam sessions, live concerts. You can go to productivethroughjoy.com to see about us and see about all the things that we do to serve our community here in Los Angeles. My educational background is UC Berkeley as an undergraduate. My master's is from UCLA, and my PhD in English literature is from the University of California at Riverside. I'm currently a professor of English lit at LMU here in Los Angeles. Guys, I'm an expert at being productive. I don't say that to brag or boast, but people are oftentimes surprised at my level of productivity given how crazy my own personal narrative is. Again, at times we don't know what folks have gone through or have been through. That's why it's important for me to share that story because everyone's life is complicated, I am sure, but mine is especially complicated. I'm the product of a young girl who was assaulted at 16, gave birth to me at 17, and subsequently gave me up for adoption to an amazing single divorcee at the age of 1 month. Um, and my adopted mother was amazing, but at the time, no biological father, no adopted father. Listen, difficult times for the young MD, yet as Cool Modi famously said, you like me now. And if I can be this productive through joy, so can many people who are watching this show, that inspires what we do and inspires our time together now. So let's dive into the topic, because we know that if I can do it, it can be done by other people as well. And that's the point of that brief story. So thanks for being here. So let's dive in. So we're talking about miracles, and this is the third part of our four-part series on miracles this week. And today's point one is that you want to literally expect a miracle. You know, you may have heard that particular phrase before, expect a miracle. But that expectation of the miracle is the critical piece. Now, although my Buddhist friends say separate yourself from expectation, we have a different understanding of that understanding, which is you don't want to be attached to the particular outcome in terms of needing that to make you joyful or happy or full, but you want to expect, be attached to the outcome that's broadly going to be a miracle, right? And you want to do that as a part of your daily, what we call a daily practice. Let me clear my throat, but as a part of your daily life, which goes into point two. Well, how do you begin to expect a miracle? What does it mean to expect a miracle? Well, it means that when you are taking, as we help people to learn about your ideas and dreams into meditation, you want to think about, okay, I am going to know that this is already happening right now. It hasn't shown up in the world of phenomena, it hasn't appeared in this world, but the universe is already organizing itself to make it, which is a part of it being done, is to make it show up in the world, show up in the world right now. And so that's the critical piece. When you expect that to happen, that foundation of expectation, not being anxious about it or not being caught up in if it's going to appear the way that you want it to appear exactly or when, but knowing it is going to happen. That is one of the absolute keys to doing things that others and yourself would define as a miracle, which goes right into point three. As you begin to, we call it demonstrate, do engage in these miracles, and people in your life who are around you, your children, your family, your friends, also yourself, it begins to build your confidence that you can do it again. If you can do one thing that a person would call a miracle, your first thing that you'll say, and this was my experience when I first did something that for me was certainly miraculous, was, whoa, what else can I do? If this can happen using these principles, what else can I do, right? And so we help individuals begin to expect that particular reality, do it, and then expect them to do it again. And that's how your lifestyle begins to become miraculous, when you expect miracles to happen in your life. That is extremely powerful, guys. What if, I'm just saying, what if your life was a string of miracles? That's how you were living your life day to day, day to day. And we're saying that is absolutely possible. So boom goes the dynamite. Thanks for being here. We are each weekday morning, hella early at 4:45 a.m. Until about 5 here on YouTube's Michael Datcher channel. Then 4:45 p.m. on Facebook Live. We'll see this afternoon at 4:45 then. So a few hours. So thanks for being here. Until the show this afternoon, let's talk about it. Oh, I should also say, look for me on book tour. I'm coming to you soon. I'll be in Pasadena at their book festival. I'll be in Vermont at their book festival. I'll be in Kentucky at their book festival. I'm coming for you. Thanks for being here. We'll see you soon. Until then, let's talk about it and be about it. Deuces.